everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And how about we check the numbers for Jalen Suggs?
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Williams is out there with Sarr. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Spurs, we've got John Collins, Jalen Suggs out there with Edwards. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's MYNBA in at the center, filling out the middle. Serving up some holiday basketball for you fans out there. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you as well, my partner. I mean, there's just something special about watching basketball during the holiday season. Hey, and we're in for a treat.
Now here's Doncic. It's James on the wing. And it's James with the jam.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Doncic against Suggs. Outside MYNBA. It's stolen by Doncic. Outside, Williams. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. Pass to James. From behind the arc. Hits the trifecta. James has got 5 points.
All systems are on go when LeBron has the ball behind the arc.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. He spoke about LeBron James' ability to completely control the game. They want to set the pace for themselves and make LeBron and his guys play catch-up. Coach said we have to play our brand of basketball and not worry about who's on the other side. Play our game, set the pace, and we should be all right. Back to you, B.A.
Thanks for that, Allie. San Antonio shooting their first foul shots of the night.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
That one's off.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, MYNBA continues to grow his fan base.
Good on the second one. We played just over a minute here in the first. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Now here's Edwards. The stats he's putting up, impressive. Averaging around 30.5 points a game. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
The Lakers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Williams.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Thybulle finds Suggs. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, it's blocked by MYNBA.
An elite shot blocker. MYNBA covers so much ground.
Williams passes to Doncic. That 3's off the mark. And here are the Spurs now. 4-point game. Inside. Kicks it out to Collins. Beyond the arc. The Lakers with a rebound. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
They lost the battle of the second units the last time these teams played and lost the game.
Sometimes the bench players are a little overlooked and undervalued, but make no mistake, they play a vital role in deciding games.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Blocked again! ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MYNBA. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
Off the inbound. That one's good. From James on the assist from Williams. James has got 7 points in the game. And Suggs has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 6. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
Here's Doncic. The Spurs making their last shot.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. And here are the new power rankings. Only the first month of the season, but a chance to check out some early returns. You look at the Lakers. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Well, I think for San Antonio, they're off to a really solid start, pushing aside those that doubted them in the preseason and proving they're capable of more.
Oh, it's blocked by MYNBA. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen away. Pass to James. It's hauled in by MYNBA. Spurs trail by 4. Suggs with it. Picked up by Reeves. MYNBA takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. 5 points in the game.
This can be a simple game. Get the ball to Wemby, let him score.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And now we get a second to view the top scoring teams in the league. San Antonio in second.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. To the inside. And slam dunk by James.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
San Antonio trailing here. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
D.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing. How he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
And stolen by Reeves. Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And how about their shot blocking tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up. They're there lurking.
Now here's Doncic. 20 points for him last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And also impressive, his work on the glass. He was tenacious and relentless. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Fires from deep. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka going to cook you.
Spurs trail by 5. Here's McCain. He had 28 points in the win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
And the number of points he got at the foul line shows how tough he was to defend.
Here's James. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Edwards a screen on Doncic. Pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
To the middle. Here's Sarr. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's Abaji. Wembanyama with it. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
The Lakers lead by 4. Now Doncic, averaging 35 points a game. It's clear how important he is to this team. James, outside, on the wing, Reeves. All sorts of time, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Reeves almost making it look really easy. Gets the ball and takes the shot.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Pass to Edwards. Here's McCain. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. Offensive board. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And no matter what you do, sometimes the 7-4 guy is going to get that rebound and finish the play.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Williams. Finney Smith comes in for Sarr. Connects checked in for Reeves. And Smart subbed in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Hayes. No good from outside. Here's McCain, defended by Smart. Outside Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Great ball control from Wembanyama, and at his size, that's unreal.
Out to James. Here's Connect. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. From downtown, it's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's McCain. He's defended by Hayes. Wembanyama screen. Pass to Edwards. And he drew the blocking foul, so he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Luka Doncic is checked in for LeBron.
A superstar-level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skill.
Smart passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Smart. Here's Doncic. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Edwards, no good. The Lakers in the lead. And finished off by Hayes.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's McCain, defended by Smart. MYNBA, a screen on Smart, into the lane. And stolen by Hayes. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back to the game after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
We've got Suggs, John Collins out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Mo Bamba, and it's Ellis in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. From deep, here's Doncic.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game, and it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Now here's Suggs. He picked up 15 in their last win against Utah. Bamba, a screen on Smart. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Now here's Doncic. Steps back and shoots. He squares up and sinks it. Doncic has got 5.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
Pass to Ellis. Collins with it. Inside. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Here's Ellis. No points so far. Suggs. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The best long-range shooters amongst point guards. What a luxury to have these guys on your squad. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
I mean, when no other options are available, any one of these guys can just take charge and shoot that 3.
Well, forget about using it as a backup plan. With the numbers this group puts up from deep, I think it should be plan A to have them stroking it from 3. That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Collins right side. Suggs right side. Back to Collins. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Doncic right side. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
Look, I know he runs the point, but boy, can Doncic go to work inside.
Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points, tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special, and the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
Robert Williams checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Smart. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw is good from Collins. The Lakers with the ball. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Now here's Suggs. 5 points in the game. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Here's Reeves, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Reeves with a screen on Suggs. And Doncic launches from deep. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Counted from distance. Now it's a 3-point Spurs lead.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Here's Doncic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Friday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, a win for them in that one would be huge. Lots of bragging rights when you take down the top team in the league.
Suggs, the pass to Collins. James with a steal. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Bamba. It's stolen by James. The Lakers with another miss. And here are the Spurs now. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Suggs, the pass to Collins. Some solid defense from Williams.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
No good on the triple. San Antonio leading by 3. Suggs with it. He's got 7. Pass to Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
You know, guys, it's really all about focus while under pressure. Right there, Bamba shows why that's a valuable trait to have.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. And the Lakers with possession here. 6-point game. They set a pick to the paint. It's James on the wing. 6 to shoot. LeBron James with the flush.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
On offense, here is San Antonio. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Outside for Wembanyama. Outside Edwards. Here's McCain. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. From 18 feet away, and that one's long.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Sarr passes to James. Doncic. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
And they are in the top 5 in fewest turnovers. They handle the rock with care, and that also helps you defensively. Less chances for your opponents to run off a turnover.
And you pointed out, they are 3rd in blocks. So this is a defense you need to hit jumpers against. Scoring in the key is not easy. And Los Angeles making a change here. Smart's checked in, and there's James from the arc. It's hauled in by MYNBA. MYNBA's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Abaji pass to Edwards. Blocked! James deciding where to go with it. Down low. And it's blocked by Edwards.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
San Antonio leading. Here's McCain. Pass to MYNBA. Over Williams. Rebound by the Lakers. Sarr passes to Reeves. Here's Sarr. Smart outside. And Smart nails the triple.
I just love the ball movement.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Driving in. McCain. MYNBA with it. Guarded now by Williams. Edwards against Reeves. To win the drought. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
That one misses.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE. You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Oh, Edwards just bullying his way inside.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. Free throw no good for Edwards. And even after a year, the numbers that MYNBA can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Here's McCain. Over Reeves. McCain's shot is off. 58 seconds left in the half. From outside the arc. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Inside, here's Edwards. And he misses the shot again. Only 2 of 7 in this one. From deep, Sarr. Rebound by San Antonio. Pass to McCain. And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. There's the strength of the King.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
Here's McCain with 1 on the clock. And he hits the jumper for 2. McCain's got 6. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. San Antonio on top. They lead by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the three-point shooting is not one of them.
And that could bode well for them in the second half.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Sarr out there with Williams. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Now here's Suggs. Clock at 2. Here's MYNBA with 1 on the clock. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Outside Reeves. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip. And the technical free throw is good.
One of the tough things about guarding Reeves is his change of pace ability. I mean, he gives you a lot of different looks, a little bit herky-jerky and kind of unorthodox, and all of that keeps you off balance.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Thibault. To the paint. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by James. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Thibault with the board.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now here's Suggs. He's got 7. To the middle. That's tipped. And stolen by Reeves. From deep, Sarr. Oh, rejected by MYNBA. Reeves, the pass to Sarr. James against Edwards. Outside Reeves. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Knocks down the triple.
And there's no question Wemby loves competing. Shots like that prove this.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And here we have a rundown of the teams with the best rebounding numbers this season. Number 1, San Antonio. 5th on the list, Los Angeles.
Yeah, you know, when these two teams play one another, things are going to get physical, especially when it comes to rebounding the ball.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. That one's good for 2. Sarr's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here for San Antonio. Isaac, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And Abaji subbed in for Thibault. Suggs with it. Now Doncic defending. The kick out to Edwards. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
First in rebounding, first in blocks, and they're ranked first in shooting percentage, proving how lethal and connected they are on offense. They play for each other. No individual agendas out there.
And they are number 1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. Now here's Williams. He's averaging about 6 points per game. The shot by Reeves, no good. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Collins with a screen on Williams. Here's Suggs, and there's the rejection. Outside Reeves, pass to Sarr. This one for 3. Nails it from 3. And it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
When you can simply shoot over the defender, you've got it made.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Spurs. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Looking to end this cold spell.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
So he gets them both. Spurs trail by 5. Suggs outside. Reeves against Edwards. No good. Unable to win this run. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD. Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. No good on the free throw. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
BA, I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category. One of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Now here's Suggs. He's got 7. Yep, that one goes. Suggs has got 9 points.
That's the thing about Suggs, a footballer in high school. He gives you physicality in the backcourt.
Outside Reeves. James against Edwards. From deep, Sarr. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists in the game. Spurs trail by 6. Collins with a screen on Doncic. It's Suggs with a drive.
Tell you what, off the drive, Suggs vertical, really something to behold. Good luck trying to stop this guy when he comes at you like that.
Here's Doncic. 9 points in the game. Pass to James. The 15-footer, and that's good. Off the glass that time. James has got 19 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And Los Angeles making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. MYNBA, screen on Doncic. Pass to Isaac. It's stolen by Doncic. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by MYNBA. Here's Ellis. He's covered by Reeves. Ellis, good. He's got 5.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Los Angeles leading by 4. And here's Doncic. He's got 9. Oh, and the jam by James.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. MYNBA, screen on Doncic. Out to the right wing. MYNBA down low. Williams defending. The shot by MYNBA, no good. The Lakers have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. From deep, here's Doncic.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, you might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Here's McCain. Soft touch off the glass. McCain's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 4. James, left side. It's hauled in by MYNBA.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Pass to McCain. Here's Ellis. He's covered by Reeves. Ellis's shot is off. The Lakers lead by 4. Doncic on the wing. 9 points in the game. Here's Reeves. From 13 feet, down it goes. Reeves has got 8 points.
I love watching Reeves do his thing from the mid-range area. He's got a smooth package.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. For San Antonio, Thibault comes in for Abaji, and it's Edwards in for Ellis. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Edwards' screen on Smart. Over to the wing. Here's MYNBA. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Hayes. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in this second half.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
And Edwards, here we go. Ooh, the agile Edwards gets by.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Screen by James. Outside, Finney Smith. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. Finney Smith's got his 2nd basket.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to MYNBA. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And it's Smart missing. Spurs trail by 5. Here's McCain. Give him 8 points now. MYNBA. Some solid defense from Hayes. And there's James from the arc. No good. Would have counted had it gone. The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers ahead, leading by 5. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Anthony Edwards, Matisse Thybulle out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's MYNBA, and it's McCain in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And Doncic hammers it home.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
San Antonio trailing here. Here's McCain. Outside MYNBA. MYNBA with the easy 2.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Doncic. Smart for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 now on the night. San Antonio with the ball. 8-point game. Here's McCain, defended by Smart. Outside Edwards. The 3 is up. Edwards on target.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
Smart passes to Finney-Smith. Back to Smart. Rebound by San Antonio. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now. It's Edwards with a drive. Taking it right down the lane. Edwards.
A tale of 2 halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Smart passes to Finney-Smith. Now here's Hayes. He tries for 3. That doesn't go either for Smart. Here's Edwards. The offensive rebound. Shot is good by Isaac. Now just a 1-point Laker lead.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Top of the key, Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has gotten 4 this quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Edwards a screen on Smart. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Here's Connect. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic on the wing. He blocks it again. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you can't, B.A. I mean, he's sending everything back.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Smart passes to Doncic. They set the pick. Doncic throwing his weight around.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pass to MYNBA. And stolen by Hayes. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Suggs against Doncic. Suggs surveys the D. Collins finds Suggs. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic on the take. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Collins. Here's Ellis. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Reeves. Here's Connect. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by San Antonio.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Ellis uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hayes. The rebound by Bamba. Bamba's got 4 rebounds now. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And San Antonio making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Spurs trail by 4. Now Suggs. Pass to Edwards. Collins a screen. Edwards, no problem with the contact.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. So LeBron will go to the free throw line. That's on Matisse Thybulle.
One shot.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now here's Suggs. No good from the wing. Now here is James. Doncic with it. Reeves with a screen on Suggs. Throws it up high.
Doncic knows he's the focal point of the defense, so really good to see him find the open man.
Spurs trail by 7. And here's Suggs. There's the drive. Pass to Bamba. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now here is James. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Boy, it's no secret that LeBron James is an outstanding passer. Boy, I love his vision in the pick and roll.
Doncic against Suggs. Pass to Edwards. And here's Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Suggs. Doncic for the block.
How about the D from Doncic? These guys appreciate when he gives that kind of effort at the defensive end.
MYNBA's checked in for Bamba. The Lakers lead by 7. 1:57 left in the fourth. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Bully ball. And LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
Shoot 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
And he ends up making the second. And that stretches their lead to 8. And Suggs has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to MYNBA. Over Williams. And there's MYNBA. That's good on the assist from Suggs.
Boy, nice pass that time by Suggs. I love his composure and presence.
James outside. And he packs it down right in the face of Victor Wembanyama.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Suggs against Doncic. Outside Edwards. Oh, Williams with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Isaac, he's checked in for San Antonio. 5 to shoot. Here's Suggs. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Suggs adding another big play to his resume. Incredible.
James against Edwards. For 3. There, LeBron for 3.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Suggs outside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Boy, that's a combination of power and willpower. Suggs refusing to let the foul stop his shot.
44 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Doncic. Nice move. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. San Antonio with the ball. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Right side Edwards. And the dunk by Wembanyama. Here's Doncic. Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. Pass to Sarr. Outside Reeves. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.